What's up, guys? Alex here. Trigger. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me. And today, we're going to go back to some winning ways. Yeah, I feel like a win, so we're going to play a bit more conservative, try hard, and go for that W. So my final destination is Prim, and I'm just picking... Oh, bugger. I'm just lining up my jump to try and follow this road at the north end of the military island to give me the most chance of a car spawn. If not, we'll, there's car spawns on the other side of the bridge as well. There's a Dacia, yellow one, just on the road there. Hopefully this guy isn't contesting me. No, he's going to loot, which is good. And there's no one else around. I should have been checking more, but I was chatting with you guys. You definitely want to spend as much time of the jump before the cars will be visible, is checking who else is jumping with you. My push to talk and my free look are next to each other, so it's really hard to press them with the same finger. That's why you saw all that weird movement at the start there. Jesus, we're going to beeline it to Prim. Very likely be the first one there, because the only other person we saw jumping anywhere close to us stopped to loot. And this is the most efficient way of getting there, so that's what you want from a looting destination. You want to try and make it so that you're the first one there, and if you're not, you can see who's ahead of you that will beat you. So I'm boosting to get there as quickly as possible, which is definitely what you should be doing. But as you can see in the bottom left, it's really draining the fuel super quickly. So we just got to remember to pick up a gas can if we want to use this car to get out of town with. And we have a fairly big drive, so it's definitely something to keep in mind. So normally I'd say hide the car, but in this case there's nowhere particularly good to hide it, so I'm going to just park it as if it could be a spawn, just to deny information from anyone coming later than me if they do. It's a pretty good first hangar. Warehouse. And then this one has nothing in it. Awesome. Alright, that's not bad. Oh, look at this. Juicy. Sweet. Just need some body armor. I'm just checking to see if I see anyone. I mean, I'm almost certain there's no one here, but I've got nothing better to do when I run across the road, so I might as well just be careful. Just drop stuff as I know I don't need it anymore. Normally I'd shut the doors, but I'm just so confident no one's here that I'm not too worried about it. There's the gas can I was talking about. You know, when there's a big item or a big stack of items, like when there's a large item like a bag or a large stack of items on top of each other, just press tab so that you can see easily, so you don't miss something important like a silencer or, you know, sort of small items that are easily covered. You could take the AK if you want. I've been sort of having a bit of trouble with the recoil recently. I do really like it in theory. I think it has the potential to be the best rifle if you can control it. But I've lost a bit of confidence with it, so I've gone back to the M4/Scar as my main rifles. The damage on the AK is just far superior to all the other rifles, as in automatic rifles, assault rifles. 40 bullets for the Kar 98 is fine. I'm not going to take that many shots. And 7.62 is very heavy, so I don't want to carry more than I need to. I need some optics. I need a red dot even, just for starters. Speak of the devil. Alright, good. Level 2 armor. That's a really good find. You could shoot the fence out with the gun, but I don't. Even though I don't think there's anyone here, I don't want to make that much noise. It just seems too cocky. What do? I save like 4 seconds, 5 seconds. I do it in duos because it's I don't know, it just feels a lot safer. What am I doing here? I don't need any of those. That's enough bandages with this many first aid kits. I like always having some just because it's the quickest way to get some health back, and sometimes you just need that, whether you need to be able to beat damage from the blue zone to be able to get off a first aid kit, or you just, you know, take the 40-50% damage and you don't want to waste and spend the time to first aid when you're only gonna be gaining a little bit of health. So it's always good to have some bandages, but I'll start dropping them as I pick up more first aid kits. But at this stage, we've got lots of meds, we've got pretty good armor, we've got a sniper rifle. We really just want this ranged optic. There we go. I should just keep asking for stuff. Take a little bit more ammo just in case, because now we've got everything. And we've got a level 3 bag, so we're good. Good to extend it. Do I need the 2x? No. Okay, so the blue zone's coming in, but I'm just going to keep looting. I'm waiting for the third play zone to pop to really, before I sort of worry about my positioning. There's still 44 people alive. We don't want to risk dying. We just want to get into a good position for top 10 and to win. So let's just kill some time here and then drive in a bit late. It's just much safer. Sweet, we've got enough ammo now. Come on, Alex. Am I jumping too early? Too late? Still don't have my timing quite right for that, but we'll just keep practicing. Another 4x, I don't need to. They take up quite a bit of capacity, so... Oh, there we go. That was perfect. This building is like a mini diner. It's got quite a good loot table. Yeah, I'll take 30 more. Why not? No, I don't need any more now. Still need a stock, like a shoulder stock thingy for this M4. And then level 3 armor and an 8x. Pretty much all I'm missing. So we've got a bit of a drive, and then we're going to have to drive into the third play zone. We'll see where the third play zone pops. So we probably still want to start heading back to the car, like a minute and a half left, something like that. And then just as once we get to the car, then we'll sort of full stim and use a first aid kit. So that when we get to the play zone, when we do get into the play zone, we're not super, super low health. Take a flash hider. I mean, it's pretty much useless on a car 98. But yeah, why not? It's free. Alright, come on. Didn't even jump that time. I'm jumping too early. As he jumps early again. What's going on? So unco, I just gotta keep practicing. That was particularly bad. Performance. Hopefully no one's watching, lol. No, please, please, keep watching. Middle of the map spawn for this play zone. Oh, come on. Don't even need to jump crouch for that. Alright, one more building, and then we'll get out of here. Let's make it a goodie. Did I loot this? I might have looted this. Did I loot this? No, I don't think I did. Did I? Guess we'll find out. Yes, I did. Alright. Screw that. We're getting out of here. Just using bandages to make sure I don't die. I want to pop my stims at the last possible time so that I get the most potential healing out of them. Anything that I pop now is wasted for until I get into the play zone, basically. Like, any healing is negated by being out of the play zone, so use it as late as you can, if that makes sense. I think it does. Just get in, put the gas in, and then heal up. Just do things in the optimal order. So we're just heading to the center of this second play zone and waiting for the third play zone to pop. That's when we're going to pick some really good cover in the center of it. and get there early. So we set ourselves up really well for the 4th and 5th, knowing that no matter how far away it is, we're going to be very close on foot, if not in the play zone still. So yeah, that's the plan. "33 people alive, and it's not even the second play zone. Jesus. People have been going ham in this server. There's a little ridge here that I've flipped on multiple times, so just make sure we don't. Awesome. The less you know the map, the more you should just drive on the roads. You're way less likely to get shot at because people don't run along the roads, and you'll just won't flip your car. Flipping cars is bad. I'm actually going to go around. I don't want to go through the fields. It's really easy to flip your car. There's all these ridges, and you'll also just get shot at. So we'll just take a slight detour in the blue zone just to kill time and play it safe, really. I've got to be a little bit... Oh my god, as I say that, look at me, just... Am I dead? Am I dead? Am I dead? I'm not dead. Okay, good. I gotta be wary of my gas, so I gotta stop boosting. I'm just boosting to get momentum now. So our health is quite low. We have to be wary of getting shot. Pretty dangerous driving through here. It's very likely to be players, but it's just... I still think it's the best option. Alright, come on. 3rd play zone. Pop. Close. Lame. Alright, let's get across the bridge. ASAP. I'm dead. I don't actually want to take this fight. I'm just going to stem up and heal, and then I'm going to get out of here again. Don't stop moving. There's so many places I can get shot from. This was actually really stupid of me. I want to get over the other side of this hill. That's why I'm boosting. And then I'll be out of his line of sight, and then we can just forget about him. Ugh, stop shooting at me. If I stick around there and try and kill him, I just die from someone else shooting me. It's not worth it. If you want kills, yeah, go for it, but I'm trying to win, so I just want to get in a good position for the late game. Like a good position on the map, I mean. I've got all the gear I need. Oh my god, car, come on. I want to go wide around these houses, just in case there's someone there. I'm talking about these places to my right. Where we want to go is just a location that I know about just because I've played this game a lot, but the more you play, the more you'll... like, these houses would be okay. It'd be a reasonable pick, but if there's really good cover that isn't a house, I much prefer that. This little dip here is amazing. Okay, so this is really good cover, and we're right in the center of the play zone. This is exactly what we want. So now we're just holding. We're just gathering information and defending our position. Did he kill that guy? I'm not sure. So at least one person over there, those buildings are there. Maybe two, depending on if the dude in the house killed the guy in the car. There was yeah, so the guy over here was shooting at the car. Don't tunnel vision on him. I want to make sure I'm checking all my other flanks. So yeah, just killing time, waiting for the next play zone, and getting information. I was just checking if that car was a real car or debris, and it's debris, just to give me an indication of how likely it is to be there be a player in those buildings. So yeah, my only weak spot is this, you know, the windows in that building there. That's why I keep checking them, but I still just never stop moving in case someone else is trying to line me up. Otherwise, I'm just checking everywhere, as I said before. So yeah, next play zone popped and we're in it, which is exactly why you want to be doing this sort of strategy. Okay, so maybe 3 people over there. I can't tell if Orbs got a kill then or if that was someone else getting a kill while that gunfight was still happening. The timing was a bit weird. They kept shooting after that kill came up on my screen. God, there's people everywhere. Okay, so Hubba's south of me there. Keeping track of the kill feed is something I need to work on, because it's a lot of information. So you want to pair the kill feed with the sound cues, and then you can sort of keep track. So if I see Hubba die, I know that, you know, there's either someone else there with him, and if a Kar 98 kills him, then it's, you know, he's been sniped, so I can assume that position's free now or clear. Yada yada yada. I mean, this is sort of like high level skills, but it's worth just being aware of it. If you're not that experienced, don't worry about it. Don't waste your energy trying to focus on that just yet. But if you're pretty confident with all the other aspects of the game, that's definitely something that you can always get extra edges with. Still haven't seen anyone over there. Maybe they might not even be in that tower, but so I'm slightly to the south of the play zone, which means it's more likely that my first contact will be from the south. And even more so that's the majority of the map. Like, that's the biggest surface area in which people would have to converge on the play zone. So it's always good to think about where your most likely points of contact are so that you can prioritize them a bit more when you're searching for information. Like, no one's going to run across this field to come and shoot me, so I don't have to worry about the north so much. Lots of fighting to my east and my southeast, it sounds like. Alright, I'm just outside the play zone, which is fine. I probably want to run to cover over there a bit later, but we're just going to hold out here and use this very good position that we have to defend this section of the circle, or this section of the next play zone, should I say. Okay, we made top 10. Checkpoint reached. Spend a little bit of time scouting out where we're going to go to make sure there's no one spotted to where we're going to head, but then we still got a minute, so we can wait here and protect anyone pushing up before we actually move. So yeah, think ahead, have a plan, and then, you know, if you don't need to execute that plan straight away, then defend until you do need to move. Like, that's really good. That makes me think we're going to have a lot of control over this section of the map, because I didn't hear him shoot anyone for a long time. Who was that? Was that Hubba? Oh, I should have checked. See? There's so much to get better at in this game. But I didn't shoot him straight away. I waited until he was in the clear and between 2 points of cover. Or am I getting shot at now? I'm talking to you guys too much. Oh, God, I not missed that. Wow. I can't afford to miss that first shot. So there's someone behind me right now. The circle's moving in. I'm going to move left. There's lots of people to the southeast. But I've got to not worry about it. I've just got to get good cover. This is not bad. I'm in the play zone just here, so I want to get these guys while they're shooting each other. Nope. 4 other people alive. You know, there's a big gap of space. I'm not going to be able to run and control that eastern side, so we're going to forget about that. We're going to use this cover to the west and try and control this section of the circle. So let's start flanking. Whoa, that's outside the play zone. To get some information. When it's this late in the game and the circle's this small, this is when you really want to start moving around a bit and controlling your, dominating your section of the circle. Gain as much map control as possible. There'll be someone in this house, there has to be, or in and around it, so that's what I'm most worried about. And we know there's someone northeast, so that's 1 assumed player and 1 known player out of 4 others, which is pretty good. My helmet's fucked, so I'm going to die if I get headshot, but what are you going to do? I don't want to commit to this house. I don't need to, actually storm it. I'm just trying to control the section of where I was. I know there's no one there, and as far to this northwest while playing safe as possible. We're going to run just up here, probably towards that tree to get into play zone. How much stims do I have? Quite a bit. Should I have full stim? Yeah, the circle's really small. I'm just going to pre-stim here so that I'm got max movement and max healing for the next engagement that's going to happen soon. So circle's starting to move. I'm just going to run back a bit to where I was. When people are fighting, you want to try and jump on that opportunity to shoot them when they're focused on something else. Okay, I've got the circle. Someone over there, someone over here. There he is. Two other people, I know where one of them is. I want to find the other guy so I don't get surprised by him. I've got the circle still. So it doesn't matter that I'm giving away my position, like I'm exposing myself a lot. I just want the information. I just don't want to be surprised or shot in the side while I'm engaging someone else. That guy at the rocks focused on me, but he's not getting shot. What does that mean? As in, like, he's not getting shot in the side. It makes me think I'm thinking the guy's over here to the east, but surely I would have seen him. He's not in that bush. No, not in that bush either. Oh, they're both up here. Okay. Got him. God, that spray wasn't very good. Well, 2 kills, but a lot of information there, and I think I played my position quite well. At the end there, so I was already in the play zone, but I was like far back, and as soon as they engaged themselves, I wanted to push up to make it, because whoever won that fight was probably going to have to move a little bit to get into the play zone, and I wanted to make the kill super easy for me so I could catch them in the open. Whereas if I had stayed where I was, it was likely they'd be able to get to a tree in the play zone, and then I'd be, there'd be no advantage to me in that fight for the next zone. So yeah, just I guess the most key thing to learn from this game, fuck off cars, is when you hear gunfire and you're safe, run towards the gunfire, because that is invaluable information and you can use that distraction to get really good advantages on other people. So back to my winning ways. I hope you enjoyed this. I'll have a more battle-focused game for you guys tomorrow. Subscribe if you're enjoying my content, and I'll see you guys next time. Kicked by the end of the match, ranting for too long. Have a good weekend, guys. Bye.